What is our next match? Oh, Fujinami. Speaking of Japanese wrestling.
Known as the Dragon, Tatsumi Fujinami debuted in 1971.
Oh, the airplane spin. Classic.
Rose to prominence, capturing the WWE Junior Heavyweight Championship in 1978.
The Cruiserweight
Fujinami's
Championship.
influence on the sports entertainment industry is undeniable.
I watched his wrestling when I was a kid. He opened the door to get this opportunity.
Fujinami's reign in Japanese pro wrestling spanned 3 decades.
He didn't do much in WWE though, did he? I'm not too familiar, so I have no idea.
In 2015, Fujinami was paid the highest honor when he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
The highest
I
honor.
have the honor and the privilege of inducting a Japanese wrestling legend.
I want to see Muta in the fucking WWE Hall of Fame. I know he did stuff with WCW and never WWE, but dude's a fucking legend. Like, you can't deny it. And they've done WCW guys before, so I think it would kind of be fine. I would like to see Muta in the fucking WWE Hall of Fame.
In 1991,
Make it happen,
all eyes
WWE.
focused on Tokyo as WCW presented a dream card of epic proportions.
Oh, is this the Japanese? Yeah, the Japan Super Show.
Would face fellow WWE Hall of Famer Ric Flair in front of nearly 65,000 fans.
I've always wanted to watch this event. It always seemed really cool.
In the main event, 2 men would walk in champions, but only one would be victorious.
Ooh. It makes you think about what if it happened today? What if, like, New Japan and WWE were like, yo, we're gonna put on a fucking super show in Japan? Or the Japanese guys are gonna come to America and they're gonna put on a super show there.
The following contest is
I think it'd have to be a 2-part event. It'd have to be like one in America and one in Japan to satisfy both fans. I think they could make a shit ton of money. Like, think about the matches. Okada versus, like, well, what's been described to me, I'm not too familiar with Japan, but, you know, you got, like, Hiroshi Tanahashi, who's been described as, like, the Hulk Hogan, John Cena of Japan. So, like, why not put him against, what's his name? John Cena. John Cena versus Tanahashi. Put Okada in there with, like, Orton. Now, some people might be like, yo, put him in there with fucking AJ. What about AJ? What about Joe? What about Rollins? Rollins would be a good one. AJ, I know, has wrestled these guys a bunch of times, so it wouldn't be as cool. Like, when you do a supercard like that, it's all about the dream matches. Matches that never happen, that you never thought could happen, that happen. So you'd want to see, like, Tanahashi versus Cena and not Tanahashi versus AJ because they wrestled before. Or Okada versus AJ because they wrestled before. So I think that'd be fucking awesome, and I'd love to see that. Of course, you gotta have, like, the Elite or Bullet Club, whatever you want to call them, versus, like, New Day. They've been building that up online and, like, dream matches and shit, and they're all friends, so that'd be pretty cool. What else? I don't know, I'm not too familiar with many of the other... Like, I'm familiar with some of the Americans that are in Japan, like Ricochet, Will Ospreay. He's not American, but he wrestles in America a lot. So, some of those guys. Where's his belt? Isn't he champion? Is it under the robe? Maybe they're not going to show it. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, Japan. Yeah, like, possible New Japan show with WWE. That'd be fucking sick. I mean, the closest thing that we get to that is fucking Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor does the shows with New Japan. They just had, I think they just had, or they're gonna do, like, the War of the Worlds pay-per-view. Excuse me. And that's pretty cool, you know, you get some good wrestling out of that. I remember watching it one year, and you had, like, I don't know if it was the World of Worlds, but you had, like, Shinsuke versus Kevin Steen at the time. And that was cool. So, yeah, I mean, you're still getting that somewhere, but just not WWE. Which is fine, I guess. I don't know. It'd probably help New Japan more than WWE perform a finisher already? Is this match supposed to go like 3 seconds? But I don't know. I don't think WWE would see it as helpful to their company by promoting another brand. But they promote other brands. They promote like all these UK fucking companies that they're working with the UK talents. They promote all these fucking Evolve because they're working with them. Fucking do with New Japan. Come on. Excuse me. Got something in my throat. Well, that was a burp, but my throat is a little scratchy. I tried drinking water. It didn't do anything. So, I don't know. I'd like to see it, but I don't think they would be interested in it. I mean, I would like to see it. The fans would like to see it, so... I'm sure the wrestlers would love to see it. You know, a lot of them used to wrestle in Japan and shit, so... I think that'd be pretty cool, man, but, you know... It's probably never gonna happen. Sad face, right? Maybe. Never say never, you know? It's fucking... It's probably never gonna happen, but, you know, you gotta never say never. You know, one thing I just noticed... I don't know if I've never noticed this before, but, Flair's leg, his left leg, I'll try and show it again. I don't know if it'll show up well, but his legs, if you can see there behind the calves, they're kind of red from my kicks. I didn't notice the kicks do that. They're kind of red here. You can see under his butt. That's a cool little thing. I never saw that. It's a nice little detail. Oh, I was talking about Jinder Mahal before this match started, and like I was saying, I'm interested to see what happens. I mean, the guy hasn't really had a chance to prove himself, and the guy's in great shape. You know, everyone's accusing him of taking steroids. I don't think he is. I mean, if he's didn't do it then, I doubt he's doing it now, especially with how strict their policy and testing is. I doubt he's probably doing any of that stuff, so... I mean, you never know, but I'm going to say no. I'm going to put some faith in the guy and be like, I don't think he's doing that. What else was I going to say? So yeah, I'm interested to see, like, I wish they would give other people a chance and do that stuff, and, like, you know, give other people a chance at becoming a top act. But, oh, god damn it. I didn't know his finisher was a submission. Gotta build up another finisher. But, yeah, I'd like to... Oh, I just gotta pin him now. I wish you would give other guys a try. You know, give them a push. Like you're giving Jinder. You're trying to build stars right now. And, why not give some of these other guys a chance? If you're giving Mahal a chance, give everyone a chance, you know? What was the hashtag before? Don't hinder Jinder? Don't hinder Jinder. That's a great fucking hashtag. So hopefully, you know, this opens it up of potential other people getting a chance. I doubt it. I think it's all the whole, like, India thing, like they're trying to expand to India. But I want to be faithful that, like, they might give someone a chance, like Sami Zayn, you know. Someone like that. Or maybe like a Heath Slater. Heath Slater, I doubt it, because he's on Raw. Maybe if he was on SmackDown. But yeah. And I think they could do it with Slater. Like, they tried to build up Santino for a bit. And, you know, everyone doesn't believe in him because he's a comedic guy, and Slater's kind of got that on him right now. But, you know, hey, you never know until you try. He might just surprise you. But it's all that stigma. It's like, oh, he's a comedy guy. He won't succeed. You gotta wait to see, dude. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah, TNA. That's the other thing I want to talk. There's 3 things. I want to talk about Jinder. I want to talk about Japan. Mainly Shibata and Okada, that match. And the third thing was TNA. I've got to say, I'm loving me some TNA right now. I haven't watched it, but out of all the shows that are happening right now, I've got to say that's the one I would definitely want to watch. Like, I just love what they're doing right now. I love the roster that they have. I love the, what he didn't. I'm just going to try and pin him. I love the roster they have. I just love that they've got, like, a good they've got a good mix of like big-ish names, people that are familiar with, and like a bunch of new guys. Like I'm really liking the new LAX. Like every time Impact happens and they upload their videos to YouTube, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna check out LAX. I do like LAX now. Before, when they were when they debuted, they had like really shit gear, and they just looked awful. Now they look really good, and they got some LAX gear, and they actually look like a tag team, and that they're part of LAX. Before, they just looked like some fucking indie guys. But now that they got the gear, it actually looks good. I like the focus on the X Division, you know, bringing in Sanjay, bringing in Low-Ki. That's cool. I enjoy that. Matt Sydal in TNA, I fucking enjoy that. I think that's a pretty good pickup for them. So like just the mix of like people are familiar with, like a Chris Masters or a Chris Masters, a Matt Sydal, a Alberto Del Rio. I guess you can kind of throw in like Magnus, Matt Morgan. You can throw in there. I just enjoy that. I think everything that they're doing right now is pretty solid. The only thing I don't like is the whole GFW thing. Like, they brought in the GFW belts, and obviously they're going to do like some unification thing of some sort, but the whole thing to me is like, these GFW belts have no championship value at all, right? Like, no one would be like, oh man, I'm so excited to be the GFW World Champion or Tag Team Champions, because the titles haven't done anything, because the company is not really a company. And like, to see them competing for it and making a big deal out of it, it's weird, and I'm not a big fan of it. So I'm not a fan of that, because they don't mean anything, you know? And them trying to act like they mean something, but they don't mean something, it's kind of dumb. So I'm not a fan of that whole GFW stuff going on. But everything else I think is pretty fucking solid. X Division, the Tag Team division is the only thing lacking.